Hello, I'm Denise Truso, and I'm here at today's GBTA broadcast studio for my friend, Gus Vonderheide,
Hello.
Vice President Global Sales for Hyatt Hotels.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey,
Thank
Gus,
you.
how are you?
I'm great. Thank you.
Good.
Thanks for having me.
Well, thanks for being here. So, Hyatt's seen a lot of transformational growth in the most major markets. Tell us a little bit about the expansion you have going on here in Canada.
That's a great question. Before I start with Canada, let me talk about Hyatt in general.
Okay.
26 brands now. We are just growing at wonderful pace. We're bringing some new acquisitions and mergers and building some new properties as well. We have 17,000 hotel rooms in the pipeline. So the growth is not stopping now. It's going to continue to go. We're very excited about that. Canada, 18 hotels that are open and operating, and several more that are in the pipeline to open in the next couple of years. Montreal, here in Toronto, Mississauga, all the areas are really starting to focus in. For so many years, we had 3 hotels in Canada. So I always say we were late coming to the dance, but we're here to stay. It's been exciting, and we've got a lot of properties going on here in town.
So you talked a lot about the growth. And so when you look at that, new properties, new rooms, talk a little bit about the sustainability and diversity and inclusion and the continued importance that that is bringing to corporate travelers when selecting hotels.
You know, I thought up on the main stage last night, someone talked about that fact that sustainability is not just a would like, but really a must have today. And I couldn't agree more. We've got customers that are absolutely picking hotels that are playing the right game and making sure they're doing the right things. From reusable energy to water conservation to single-use plastic items, all of those things are on our radar. And we are absolutely focused on those. Not so much so that even our leadership at the properties, their compensation packages are really based on making sure that we meet these criteria. So we're serious about it. We're walking the walk, which is really good. From a diversity situation as well, Change Starts Here is a program that we introduced several years ago, and it's a way for us to increase people of color and women into senior leadership roles in our hotels, and we're doing that tremendously. We've increased our women's senior leader roles by 350 over the last 2.5 years. So that's awesome. We're also changing the behavior on who we buy from. So our vendors look very different today. We've added 500 people of color owned businesses to our vendor list. So we're starting to change behavior. We're getting people to think outside the box and not just go back to the same old, but really think differently. So in both of those areas, and often they're described or talked about in the same sentence, I think they deserve their own sentence. They're so important and so different, but we are very focused. And again, it's not just a soup of the day. It is something that we are truly living with and very focused on. So they're going well. We're very excited about that.
Well, the question that's always there for the business travelers is what about the loyalty programs? And how has Hyatt evolved the loyalty program within Hyatt Hotels?
So World of Hyatt is our program, which we're very excited about. Truly, it's one of the better programs as far as earn and burn ratios. Opportunities are very strong, and hotels are out there for our business travelers to use their points for. We've recently purchased the AMR Resort Collection. We are now the largest operator of all-inclusive resorts in the world with 115. And so what a great place to use those miles and those points that you're earning. So we're doing a lot in that space for sure. We continue to partner with American Airlines on our loyalty programs where you can kind of double dip. When you become status on one, you become status on the other. You can link your accounts. So I highly recommend if you're Advantage and World of Hyatt members that you do that. It's a great opportunity as well. And then we also have a program for the small medium enterprise group that is Hyatt Leverage. And this is a program where it's a direct booking, but it's loyalty eligible. So these small medium enterprise companies with just 50, 100 employees can now start earning points as well and really using them back. So the loyalty program is just, it's on fire. We're increasing our membership. We're doing lots of great things to make it the richest program in the industry.
Well, it's been great to see how Hyatt's grown over the years. And like you said, grown from the smaller properties to large properties to all-inclusive.
1,400 hotels today. And, I started with the company 30 years ago. We had 165. So it's been quite a growth pattern, but it's wonderful. And we continue to look for opportunities. So I think you'll continue to see that.
Well, it's great. Well, thank you, Gus, for joining me today.
Thank you.
And with that, I'll see everyone later around the conference. Thanks for joining us at the GBTA broadcast booth.